to experience what it's like to be an adult. This boy actually sent his family into a deep pit in the forest to prevent relatives and friends from searching for them. Ron then picked up his parents' phones, impersonating their voices to cancel all their plans. Next, he drove his father's car out of the garage. To enjoy the thrill of his first drive, he drove to an ATM in town, inserted his father's bank card, and withdrew $50,000. He planned to use the money for eating, drinking, and entertainment during this period. Eager to experience the joys of adulthood, but barely 3 days had passed when his mother's friend came knocking. Ron had already prepared an excuse. He lied that his grandfather had passed away a few days prior, and his parents had taken his sister back to their hometown to arrange the funeral. They wouldn't be back anytime soon, since he had to attend makeup classes. He was home alone. The woman didn't suspect anything upon hearing this. After successfully sending his mother's friend away, Ron finally remembered his family in the deep pit. He slowly approached. His parents asked Ron why he had done this. Ron remained silent, directly tossing the food he'd brought into the hole. Ignoring his furious parents, he turned and left the forest. Back home, he brought his game console into his room and began playing recklessly. Meanwhile, the three trapped in the pit tried climbing out, yet after repeated attempts, they failed each time. The pit was simply too deep, impossible to scale barehanded. His starving sister reached for the food to eat, but his father stopped her. In his view, this food was Ron's charity, yet the gnawing hunger in their stomachs forced them to eat. Meanwhile, at home, Ron was leisurely playing the piano, facing the downpour outside. He remained utterly unmoved. The three below the pit suffered greatly, for the opening had no cover. The torrential rain drenched them completely. It wasn't until the next day that Ron remembered his family in the hole. To prevent them from freezing to death, he brought them clothes and blankets. His mother begged Ron to let them out, but Ron remained silent, merely tossing the items into the hole before walking away. Ron invited classmates over to play. They played games carefree, acting like grown-ups, doing whatever they pleased. They then took ingredients from the refrigerator. Imitating adults, they prepared meals, lost in their playful fervor. Ron had forgotten his family trapped in the cave. By now, they had exhausted all supplies. Starving, they resorted to eating rotten banana peels. Even more awkward was using the restroom in that cramped pit. Each time his daughter squatted, her parents had to turn their backs to the wall.